Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So now that we have our first challenge over with, I just wanted to come and explain to you a little bit of my journey. This all came about back in March when my cousin, she was doing like a challenge when the quarantine first started happening, just to get people up and moving. And I fell in love with it and I wanted to keep going with it, so I did. And so now it just kind of opened up this whole new world to me. But I've been on a fitness journey for a while, and it's been on and off, on and off, on and off, because I would start and then I would stop. I would do it really good for probably about maybe 2-3 months, and then I would stop for, you know, a long period of time and then come back to it. This time around, there are some fitness goals that I've been wanting to achieve for many years, and I said, forget everything else, now is the time to do it. So that's kind of where the fitness journey began. And it's always good to open up a community or open it up to people who are also on their fitness journey, because sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. And just knowing that you have somebody who struggles with the same thing that you struggle with, it makes it easier at times. You know, you feel like you have a buddy or somebody who understands your mindset at that time, or exactly what it is that you're going through. When I first started, actually maybe back in September, I'm gonna just say I weighed in at 151. And that's the heaviest I have ever been. And I'm like, what? Lies you tell. I'm not 151. So it's like every chance I got to get on the scale, I would get on the scale just to see at random places or whatever. I like to work out at home, but there was an instance when I was able to go to a gym and I weighed myself and the number was the same, 151. And I was like, no, like, it was unacceptable to me. So at the time, I just felt very unhealthy, and I wasn't fitting into my clothes the way I would normally fit into my clothes. I did not feel good, and I knew I needed to change that. So, and I know some people look at me like, you're already thin, you don't need to change anything. But again, when you are not living in somebody else's skin, their body, you cannot look at them on the outside and tell them how you feel about the way that they are. Because we all have our own personal struggles. You know, what you might see as, girl, you're fine. I don't see it that way. Or somebody else, they may not see it that way. You know, if I say somebody, girl, you don't need to do that, you know, you are fine just the way you are. But there's an internal struggle going on, like, no, I just don't feel healthy. You know, I feel very unhealthy and I'm not comfortable in my own skin. So, you know, I felt like that and I wanted to change it. And so I just said, you know, I'm gonna make this a lifestyle change, and no more putting it off, no more quitting, no more stopping. Of course, I'm gonna have grace with myself, because nothing is ever perfect. No journey is ever perfect. You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, because it takes time. It takes time. You know, you're not gonna see abs in a week, in a day. If you're doing like a workout, you start working out. Well, I don't see change. It's only been a week. You know, where it could have took you, you know, how many years to like put that weight on. Now you're trying to take it off, and it's not going to happen in a week or a month or 2 months. You know, it is consistency over time. You know, it's changing some of those bad habits, making sure that you are replacing unhealthy ingredients with healthy ingredients, and making sure that you are not consuming, you know, this and consuming more of that, you know, like the preservatives and, you know, all of that stuff. So it's a journey. It is a journey, a long journey. But you have to be willing to commit to that journey. You have to understand that it's not a quick fix. There's no miracle pill. There's no miracle anything. It's literally going to take a lot of hard work in order for you to reach the goals that you want to reach. And that is something that I wish that everybody would understand, because I mean, if there was a magic pill, if there was a magic drink, if there was a magic whatever, I think that all of us would be taking it. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's nothing wrong with you trying to implement things that may help you along the journey, but there's no magic pill. There's hard work and consistency, or education, hard work, consistency, in no particular order, but you have to be educated about what it is. You know, you can't pull certain things out of your diet and expect for you to still remain, like, I guess, healthy in a way. Yeah, you'll drop weight, but then, you know, when you take stuff away from yourself and you want it so bad, you know, once that period is over, like, you know, I'm gonna just say, like my book, this 30 Days Clean Eating, this right here wasn't like, okay, I can't have this. Now I need to go and eat it because it's after it's day 31. You know, this said 30 days, so day 31, I'm gonna go binge. No. This kept me full. It kept me energized, like I was not needing for anything. And the snacks that are in here are yummy snacks. And again, I don't have a sweet tooth, so it's not like it's like a donut or anything like that. It's healthy, it's fruit, it's vegetables, it's certain things that, you know, I just highly recommend this book. I really highly recommend this book. He even has workouts in the back, you know, if you're not following like a workout regimen, he gives you workouts to do. I mean, this is genius. It's all written out for you. The only thing you have to do is choose. This book, Dr. Ian, hats off to you, my guy. You did a phenomenal job with this book. So, again, it's a journey. It's a journey. So please understand that. All right. So I knew that I wanted to start changing something about my body when I weighed in at 151, and I started noticing, of course, that I was just unhappy every time I put on something, a dress, jeans, a t-shirt, whatever. I did not like the way I looked in my clothes. I didn't like the way I felt. I just didn't, it was just a no. You know, there were certain things that started going on in my body, I guess. You know, I just felt tired all the time. Like I just did not, I was just not feeling it. So, again, when my cousin started this whole challenge thing, I just got, anyway, I just decided to continue to keep going with the challenge. And that's how this all came about to be. And I first weighed in at 151, and I actually did 2 of Chloe Ting's challenges before I started the Booty and Abs program. I did the 28-day flat belly challenge, and then I did the summer shred. Now the 28-day flat belly challenge I did, that was when I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of like fell in love with Chloe Ting. I fell in love with her energy. I fell in love with her workout, her style. Everything was just great. It was good. I loved it. I had, you know, my body did start to change, but I was taking pictures of my body every week because, you know, they say don't weigh yourself, to make sure you take pictures because you can actually see your results more so in the pictures. And as I was taking the pictures actually worked. They were discouraging me. I was like, why don't my body doesn't, to me, it don't look like this in the mirror. But on the pictures, it looked terrible. So I'm going to insert some photos. Oh gosh. Totally forgot, you know, do your measurements and weigh in and all that stuff, or however people do it. Because I'm a newbie about this. I'm not an expert in any way, but you know, there are certain things that I absolutely do know that takes, or that has an effect on your body overall. So, you know, of course, like nutrition, you know, making sure you get enough water, making sure that you are eating carbs, because carbs give you energy, you know, making sure that you are being consistent with your workouts, you know, and making sure, again, going back to nutrition, that you are not undoing everything that you have done in the kitchen. Okay. Anyway, getting back to it. So I did the 28-day flat belly challenge with a friend of mine, and you know, there were subtle changes that started to happen. And so I didn't want to stop with just the 28-day flat belly challenge. And when I got on her website and was looking at her programs anyway, you know, I was already interested. Like, I want to do this one, I want to do that one, I want to do this one, I want to do that one. So I just started printing off the ones that I wanted to do. And then I was like, okay, this is a perfect time for the summer shred. You know, we all had a date where, well, at least where I am, we had a date where the quarantine was going to be over. So there was still time left, and I'm thinking, ooh, okay, you know, we're going to be back out and about. You know, this is a perfect time for me to continue working on, you know, my fitness goals and, you know, just stuff like that. That was my mindset. So I started the summer shred, and wow, that program really jump started everything. Like, I also invested in Dr. Ian's book, Clean and Lean. It's 30 Days, 30 Foods, A New You. Now, this book was phenomenal because I do believe that this was part of the reason why the results that I was seeing and the results that I did get happened, because you're eating clean for 30 days. And I forgot how long the Summer Shred program was, 25 days, I can't remember. But anyway, within this book, this book is genius. Like, the way he got this book is just phenomenal. He has everything outlined for you in this book already. So I'm gonna just try to show you an example, like day 1. So he tells you, you know, like, he gives you a little pep talk, and then he gives you your meals already. They're already written out. You just choose. He gave you 3 options. So meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, and then snacks. He tells you to choose 3 snacks from this list. Everything is outlined for you already. You literally, only thing you have to do is pick your meals and eat them at the time that is, I guess, allotted. I do intermittent fasting as well, and he talks about this in his book. He talks about how to do it the right way and not the wrong way, because you're not supposed to starve yourself. I followed this. Me and my brother followed this for 30 days, and I lost 10 pounds. Yeah, I went from 151 to 141. Awesome job. So anyway, well, then after the summer shred, of course, again, I wanted to keep going. So then I started doing the booty and abs program, and this one was phenomenal. I love it. I just love her workouts. Oh my gosh, I don't know how she designed this stuff or where she got it from, or I don't know, but Chloe Ting, hats off to you. You are the bomb, girl. Keep inspiring us to hit our fitness goals and continue to be on our fitness goals, because I'm telling you, I am addicted. You hear me? So I invite you guys to come along with me on my fitness journey. It is not over. I'm ready to start my new challenge, which is the Intense Core Challenge. So if you want to stay or be a part of the challenge with me, then the only thing you have to do is go to chloeting.com, look up the Intense Core Challenge, and you can either write it down or you can print it out like I do and just insert the dates that you do the workouts, and follow along day by day. I'm going to be posting my workouts right here on Raeology 101, my YouTube channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Raeology 101. And let's start hitting these fitness goals together. You know, it's very easy for us to put weight on, but when it's time to take it off, it takes time. So I just want to let you guys know to stay motivated as best as you can. And I mean, that word is such a, like a, stay motivated. Like, what does that mean kind of exactly? Because motivation comes and it goes. You know, some days you'll be like super hyped to like get started, and other days you don't want to do anything. You know, you're tired, you're hungry, you know, your body may be fatigued, but just stick with it. You will be amazed and surprised at what you can do if you just put your mind to it, you stay consistent with it, and no matter what, you hit your goals. I believe in you. I hope you believe in yourself. Let's build and start building a community together where we can just crush our goals and be able to have an open dialogue, just in case you are, you know, feeling uncertain, you are not feeling like working out. You know, leave a comment down below and let's just build a community where we are all hitting our fitness goals. And more so, not about, you know, some of us may be going more so toward fitness and others of us may be going towards health, but they both connect with each other. So, you know, the main goal, number one, is to be healthy. That is the main goal. So remember, don't undo all the work that you are doing in the kitchen. You know, don't just 100% cut everything out of your diet. There are some things that you are going to have to change within your diet, but I'm kind of against like just snatching everything out of your diet, because the only thing that's going to do is make you want to eat it more. So I say proportion control. You know, have a little bit every day. You know, like feed that, you know, I was born without a sweet tooth, so I don't have a sweet tooth. So I don't know what it's like for people who do have a sweet tooth, because you want your sweets, right? So the only thing you have to do is like portion it out, you know, instead of having, just have the serving that you need, you know, for that day. Reward yourself. That can be your reward for every night, for getting through your workout, you know, for making sure that you are staying consistent with your meals, eating your meals. Don't get too caught up in the scale portion of it. Of course, you want to lose, you know, you want to tone, you want to do all of this and that, but remember, fat and muscle weigh the same. So just remember, sometimes, like right now, I weighed in at 144.8. And at first I'm like, no, you know, I'm trying to get, well, my fitness goal personally is literally to get rid of all my body fat. As much of it as I can. I still have back fat that I want to get rid of. So I'm not going to stop until the results I see is what I want personally. And I'm doing this for me, you know, my goals, my health goals, my fitness goals. And I'm not going to stop until I see the results that I want, and then I want to maintain that. So this is more like a lifestyle fitness journey for me, instead of just a fitness journey. It's a lifestyle, because this is something that I want to continue to do, period. You know, whether I continue to do challenges, you know, indoors, or maybe even bring it outdoors one day, you know, who knows. So I just want to encourage you all to stay encouraged. You know, get yourself a journal, write down your goals, and this time stick to it. Just be consistent. Take it a day at a time. Little bits add up to big bits. So just remember that. Don't try to take a big portion of it yet. Little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit. And then you'll look around and you'll see, wow, I hit that goal. And I can't believe I started here and I couldn't even do this. You know, I felt the same way. Some of these exercises I could not do. And now I'm like, I'm doing them, you know, even though I still can't last like the entire 30 seconds or even 60 seconds. It don't matter. What matters is I can do the workout. I can do that exercise, and I'm proud of myself. So give yourself a pat on the back, celebrate yourself, be proud of yourself, and let's hit these fitness goals, guys. I love you. Stay strong. Let's build this community together. I believe in you. I hope you believe in you. and I'll talk to you very soon. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.